Being great is a particular interest of mine. So when I read that Jesus has a place for greatness in the kingdom of heaven that he talks about in the Bible, I was very interested, even before I became Christian. And I think what I'm about to tell you will make sense if you know me and you kind of understand my perspective. So, the first verse that I remember very clearly was that the greatest among you shall be your servant, right? And that one was actually really easy for me to receive. And I enjoyed that idea of serving people and, that making you great because you would sacrifice for others and so on. But then there's another thing that Jesus said makes people great in the kingdom of heaven, and that is to be like a child, to be innocent like a child. And that was actually reminded to me. I was reminded of that last night because I was reading Donna Carico's book. I forget what it's called. I have it folded right now, but it's got a purple cover. And it's got a girl sitting in a garden, looking at all these purple flowers. But yeah, so I read that and I realized, dang, that's something that I probably need to work on because um, while I'm fine with enduring hardship and I'm fine doing stuff for people, I don't need much in the way of amenities. So it doesn't mean much to me to give things up, right? And I like sacrifice. I always wanted to have a noble character. I always liked heroes from stories and all that. But you know what? Jesus reminded me of a lot of Christians who I know, who I really love. And when I see them, I do think they are greater than me. And they're the ones who have childlike faith and love and are gentle and they're kind. And I know that I need to work on that. And so here's the thing is that Jesus wants us to be whole, right? He wants us to be mature, perfect, right? As he calls it, be perfect as I am perfect. And so I'm speaking from one end, obviously, which is more like sacrificial and, being a servant. But on the other end, I want the people who are very gentle, kind, and childlike and innocent to also grow in like maturity in as far as standing up for truth. And I think together we can harmonize those things. God bless.